Chris Dickens, and welcome to season 2 of The Bite, and we're in Julliette, Georgia. Now, why that should sound familiar to you? It's the set of a famous movie, Fried Green Tomatoes, and we're here to check out the Whistle Stop Cafe. Deep in the heart of Georgia lies a small town that no one would ever give two thoughts about if they ever drove through it. But it's the site of one of the most famous movies of the early 90s. Alright, so not a lot of people know that the unincorporated town of Julliette was the site of the filming of Fried Green Tomatoes, a 1993 movie that took audiences by storm. It was a very emotional movie, and to this day, the unincorporated town of Julliette is a huge tourist attraction in the state of Georgia. Now, the Whistle Stop Cafe wasn't always the Whistle Stop Cafe. It used to be an old general store that, when the movie was being filmed here, was turned into a makeshift restaurant. And after the filming was over, they decided to go ahead and change it into an actual restaurant and make the little town of Julliette a big tourist attraction. This place draws a lot of people, and we're here to see if this food stacks up to what people all around the world come to try. The fried green tomatoes, the barbecue, that's what we're here for. So we'll go in, we'll get our seats, we'll check out the food, and I'll let you know firsthand if the Whistle Stop Cafe is everything it's cracked up to be. Just walking through this small town brings back memories of the movie Fried Green Tomatoes. Everything from Big George's barbecue pit out back, to smoky, lonesome small cabin, to even the Grand Ole Opry stage. Everything from the original film is still here. Even the lake that they crossed at the beginning of the film is right beside the Whistle Stop Cafe. Memorabilia dots this little town, making sure that you know that this is the site of Fried Green Tomatoes. And at the center of it all lies the crown jewel, the Whistle Stop Cafe. We're here to see if the food is as good as the movie made it out to be. Alright, we're inside the restaurant, just open. It's 11:12, they open at 11 o'clock, and this place is already jam-packed. We already ordered appetizers, fried green tomatoes, and they're already here at the table, ready to review these. So, check back in just a minute. Alright,
When are we going back?
the fried green tomatoes here. Take a look at this. Now, this was the highlight of the movie. It was the name of the movie, Fried Green Tomatoes. And it's the highlight of the Whistle Stop Cafe. It's even on the window outside of the business. How's this taste, though? Nah, we do. There's steam coming off of that. Ready to try it? It's gonna be a little hot. I immediately get the sweetness, but a little bit of the sour from the green tomato. The breading, not overpowering, perfectly seasoned, and the sauce that it comes with, just to sense it, it just elevates the taste and the flavor of it. This is definitely a 5. So I'm gonna finish this up, and then I'm gonna look over the menu and decide what I want to eat for my main course, and I'll come back at you with the rest of this review. One more thing to add before the main course gets here. They serve their teas in mason jars, true Southern style. Oh, and this is true Southern sweet tea. And if I had to put a score on this one, how you doing? If I had to put a score on this one, give it a 5 as well. True Southern sweet tea from true Southern Georgia. Alright, got the food, and I went with the namesake.
Any of you that seen the movie Fried Green Tomatoes know what happened to Frank Bennett. Secret's in the sauce, and it's on my plate. This is the Bennett barbecue with mashed potatoes and gravy, homemade mac and cheese, and cornbread. It's review time. I'm gonna go ahead and pour the sauce on the barbecue, but I'm gonna start with this cornbread first. If you're from the South, you know exactly what the cornbread's all about. Not wasting time. That's cornbread, all right. Taste the grittiness to it. The cornmeal. It's light. It's airy. I mean, well, you can see the pockets. It's good cornbread. I'll give it a 4. It's pretty busy in here. A lot of foot traffic. Mashed potatoes and brown gravy. Buttery, fluffy mashed potatoes. A lot of flavor. They even went out with gravy. But this gravy has a smoothness to it and a texture that just accentuates the mashed potatoes. 5. The homemade mac and cheese. My mother just stole some of my mashed potatoes. This looks like it's baked right inside this dish. Oh man. That is homemade macaroni and cheese. Oven baked. The noodles are nice and soft, but they're not oversaturated with water. Lots of flavor. That's a 5 as well. I'm filming. We brought our sister on the trip, and she's very unprofessional when it comes to the filming game. Bad, bad, bad. Now the star player. The Bennett barbecue. Actually, let's try it without the sauce first. Shredded pulled pork. You can tell it's been slow roasted all day long. It's really good. This homemade sauce that has a tang to it that you can only get here at the Whistle Stop. Really good. I'm giving this a 5 as well, but I'm not giving the final rating until I'm done eating, so y'all excuse me. Alright, so the meal's over, and it's time to give the final rating on the Whistle Stop Cafe. The meal was phenomenal. True Southern cooking at its finest. The hospitality, tremendous. What you expect from a small little restaurant in the state of Georgia. The wait staff, the entire staff was amazing. I'm giving Whistle Stop 5 stars all the way. If you have the opportunity to make it to Julliette, Georgia, this is a destination you don't want to miss. If you've seen the movie Fried Green Tomatoes, this is definitely a place you want to visit. Put it on your bucket list. Make it out here to Julliette. Come to the Whistle Stop Cafe, have some fried green tomatoes, some true Southern cooking. But until next time, it's Chris Dickens. I'll see you when we go get a bite.
Touch my bass!
Please. Touch my bass.